Hello, my name is Grace and I make fashion and lifestyle content from Japan. First there was the Zozo suit, then the Zozo mat, and now presenting the Zozo Glass. Today I am trying the Zozo Glass. This was entirely free, but it is not available overseas right now. It is only available in Japan and you need to use the Japanese app to try it. But like the Zozo suit, maybe they will release this overseas in the future. Obviously these haven't got any lenses in them, they're just white and clear on the other side, but they do remind me of those 3D glasses you'd get in the cinema back when 3D films were just a thing and they'd have like a big barrel of them and just chuck them back in afterwards. I mean, it was a wild time back then and people would wear those glasses as like fashion items and pretend to be nerdy. Oh, it was a thing. It was a thing. You have to do this without makeup, so past Grace, before makeup Grace, take it away. It's past Grace with no makeup. Yes, I thought I would show you my skin so you can see what it looks like, so you'll see what they're scanning naturally. I do have some redness and freckles, and I'm gonna pin my hair up, I think. So that's what my skin naturally looks like, and we'll see what it picks out for me. Here we go. I'm a woman, and I might blur this birthday out. Step 1, tie your hair back, okay, and clip up your fringe. Take off your makeup. Be in a bright room. Ah, fabulous. Put on your Zozo glass and let's get going. Oh, it's me. Found a bit of a white background, so hopefully that will help. That was hard. Okay, we are finished. Oh, okay. So that's what it says my skin is. Interesting. Let's have a look. Here's the breakdown of my skin type. It says I have very low melanin, which yes, means I'm very pale, as the amount of melanin dictates your skin darkness. And then hemoglobin, which it says is high here, meaning that I have redness in my skin. Overall, I have a lighter tone with redness, which is very correct. So the Zozo glass seems to have picked that up. And here's my face breakdown. Now, for my personal colour, it says I'm a summer. My skin tone is pink with not much yellow, so bright and soft colours with blue tones are recommended for me. This colour palette is recommended for me. Winter and spring colours are grouped together and seem to have very similar descriptions for skin like mine, and it seems spring and autumn are for those with warm toned skin. I actually heard it's a bit old-fashioned and out of date to use the seasons to match someone's colours, and people prefer to say cool, warm or neutral tones rather than saying I'm a winter, but I guess that's just what they've gone for here. So let's find some makeup. So here is all the different makeup foundations available in my colour apparently. I mean, looking at that Too Faced one, that looks the wrong colour. I currently use Estee Lauder, but I'd like to find a cheaper equivalent. A lot of these look like very different colors, so I think it's depending which tone you want to pick out of all the tones found in your skin. Okay, so this brand, Kogendo, is cruelty-free, and I really want to have a cruelty-free alternative that's going to be right for my skin. So I've decided I'm going to try a Kogendo. Interested to know what other colors there are. Okay, there's only 7 colors, so they've chosen me the lightest color out of all of those. So that's usually what I'd go for. The color range is, wow, there is not much of a color range there at all. So I'm sorry for anyone who has darker skin. This is obviously an Asian brand, very much for Asian skin colors and types. But let's add that to the cart. All we got to do now is wait for the product to arrive and show you the finished result. My foundation has arrived. Here it is in its nice packaging. It took about 2 days, so not very long at all, and is in the color 12. So let's try this aqua foundation. First, I'm going to try it on my hand. Well, that doesn't really look the right colour on my hand, but we're just going to have to try it on my face and hope for the best. And now let's try it on my face. Although it wasn't quite a perfect match on my hand, you can see it a little bit there, but it does seem to have blended in. I'm wondering what it's going to look like on my face, because obviously my face is not my hand. I'm not a beauty channel, don't do what I do, take whatever I do on my face with a pinch of salt. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Actually doesn't look too bad on my face. Okay, it's blending in quite nicely. I did not bring a mirror, so what I'm doing is simply just looking in the viewfinder. It's blended in. It's definitely not a thick foundation, so I think let's put a little bit more on. Give it another layer. Woo. For a little bit of more fuller coverage, but I think it's quite a natural look. I'm sure I'll get a lot of comments like, don't put your foundation on like that. But hey, that's how I'm doing it. There we have it. Actually looks like a pretty good color for me. Just gonna check in a mirror as well. I don't know if the camera is lying to me. The camera is not lying, it definitely is a good color for my face. It's definitely a very light foundation. I mean, it says aqua foundation, so I'm assuming that's the point of it. I find it's not super even, although I use the same sort of like technique that I would with my regular foundation. It's not sitting as nicely on my skin as that does. Now I'm going to complete my makeup look with the recommended colors. I also purchased this. So this is from another cruelty-free Japanese brand called 3. It can be used as a lip color or a cheek color. So it's a light lip color or quite a darker cheek color. Time to finish my look. So I have done my makeup and I have changed into the recommended soft blue color. Although I think they did recommend colors a little bit brighter than this, but they definitely said soft colors and blues, which is kind of my color. So for the makeup, I started with the yellow and went out to a pink, as the yellow and the pink was recommended, and this soft color. And I think this lip color from 3 is amazing. Like, I really like it. It suits me really well, and it doesn't come off, and it's very soft and feels very light on the lips. The foundation itself feels also very light on my face. I would say the coverage is not as much as I would like. I did say I like a kind of lighter coverage, but it didn't cover much of my redness. I've still got quite a lot of redness in my skin showing. So of the colors they've recommended me, I don't particularly like the yellow and the pink. I think it's a little bit too bright next to my blue eyes. And I think that's fine if you've got brown eyes, because this is a Japanese app. They're probably assuming that you have brown or light brown eyes. And I think with blue, it just looks a little bit too much color going on for me personally. Maybe you love all the color with your blue eyes, that's fine. But for me, I find that a little bit too much going on. Personally, I really dislike pink eyeshadows for me because they often make me look like I've been crying. I haven't been crying, it's just eyeshadow. So I might try some of the browns that they recommended next time. Of course, I am no makeup artist, I am no makeup professional, please don't judge too harshly on my makeup. So, how did the Zozo Glass do? Well, it recommended me an excellent match for my skin colour, and it recommended me an excellent match for my lips. Not so keen about the yellows and pinks, but I can definitely agree I do enjoy wearing pastels and soft colours, and they do tend to suit me. The Zozo Glass may not be available overseas yet, but I hope you can find your perfect foundation colour. It is, of course, a nightmare to try and find a perfect foundation colour, so anything that helps, I say try it. Especially during these times when you can't really get out and about to be trying makeup on anyway. So maybe other brands will come out with something similar to the Zozo Glass. In the future, I'd like to see a Zozo Glass that matches with your eye colour and hair colour a little bit better as well. But for foundation, pretty good. Thank you for watching today's video, like and subscribe. See ya!